It took me years to figure out what instructors meant when they said square your hips to the front. So I'm gonna show you with a couple of poses. Here's eagle pose. Now a really quick way to see if your hips are square is to put your hands on your hips, because you will be able to see right now that my hips are squared to the front. Everything's straight forward. You see how when my hip goes off to the left, how my shoulders shift? That would of course be unsquaring your hips. Lunges are another confusing one. So again, you can put your hands on your hips and see that they're straight. Whether I'm going up or down, my hips do not shift. If they're not square, you see how they go off to one side and my hands go off, my shoulders shift. So to help bring your hips into more of a square position, you want to think about squeezing your inner legs together, and you want to think about bringing your front leg back into its socket and your back leg forward. That should create a nice square to the front of the room. Here we see a pigeon pose. Again, hands on hips. Look at your back leg, make sure it's straight out behind you. See how when I do this, I go off to the side. Squaring to the front looks just like this. Here we're slumping over to one side, and then we're pulling our front leg back, our back leg to the front. And here are our splits, or Hanumasana. See how we're going to the side? Our hips are completely to the side. When we start to pull our back hip forward, front hip back, we create more of a square shape. Here's a look to the front. Unsquare to the side, square to the front. We call that cheating in splits because you're not going to get as much depth with your hips squared as you will with your hips to the side. Pull those legs into their socket. Back to square hips. There you have it, guys. I hope this helped tremendously because, like I said, it took me forever to really understand what instructors meant when they said square your hips. Squaring your hips is also going to prevent a lot of injury by aligning your body properly, which is the goal of everything we do.